What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now, just arrived on my desk our brand new cigar, the Plasencia Orchant Seleccion Telica Toro. This beautiful 6x52 Nicaraguan volcanic tobacco's in there. Amazing dark chocolatey notes coming off that wrapper. There's a little bit of coffee just in the background there, and this is just visually stunning. Nice, just standout bands, the Orchant Seleccion secondary band on there. You know that this is going to be a quality cigar from the off. Like I said, we've just got these in. I grabbed one while I could. These are going to sell out amazingly quickly. Only 375 boxes of 8 are going to be available, so snap them up while you can. Let's stop talking, let's get it cut and lit. I'm really excited to get into this one. Let's see what the first third's got. So first impressions on this one. It started off with some very characteristic Nicaraguan tobacco notes in there. Those kind of minerally notes, and with that volcanic ash tobacco, that volcanic soil tobacco, it's definitely giving some heat. It's floating around that medium to full straight from the off, but it is giving me some really interesting kind of peppery notes in there. There's definitely some dark wood. There's a very light hint of mocha on the finish as well, but predominantly very full bodied so far. Really enjoying this one. I'm going to take this one down a little bit further. Let's see as these flavors progress. Like I said, I've not tried this cigar before. I wasn't able to get my hands on any of the pre-releases of this, so I'm going to give my honest opinion on this one. I'm sure it's going to be a good one though, so let's see where it goes. So I'm getting some really interesting kind of malted chocolate ball notes on this one. That's one I've never experienced before in a cigar, so very interesting. Predominantly I am just getting those real classic Nicaraguan flavors. There's that spice in there, there's a little bit of heat. It's definitely on that medium to full in terms of flavor. Nice little crown cut on that one today. I'm not sure if you can see that, 2 V cuts. Just making the draw on this perfect. It's 6x52. It's definitely a lot of cigar, and it's one you're going to want to approach not necessarily with caution, but make sure that you take the time to really enjoy the craftsmanship that has gone into this cigar. That soil is just giving so much depth of flavor. That mocha note is still in there a little bit. There's a little bit of a sprinkling more on the espresso side. There's a little bit more coffee coming through in that mocha, but really beautiful cigar so far. Like I said, only about an inch or so in, and I'm gonna have to pick up a box of these for my humidor at home. Amazingly well priced and limited edition. Like I said, only 375 boxes of 8 are gonna be ever available of this cigar, so grab them while you can. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy. Let's see where this takes me. So just as I came to the end of that first third on that one, had to shoot off, set it down in the ashtray, so the ash did drop off, but the whole time while I was enjoying that first third, there was this note that was in there, and it's creamy, but there's also a little bit of sweetness, and it's bizarrely quite refreshing in the mouth, and it's almost like a Coke float, like in a soda and ice cream sort of combination of refreshing bursts with that nice smooth creaminess in there. Wasn't actually expecting that from especially Nicaraguan tobacco and the soil that this tobacco has been grown in, so that's been a really welcome addition to the flavor profile. The draw is beyond words. It's just so easy to just sit and enjoy. You're getting every single flavor on every single puff. It's just mixing about in my palate. The finish is staying with me. That finish is giving me, I'm gonna say it's like cinnamon, but also a little bit aniseed, like those fireball sweets that you used to get. So that finish is just kind of, it's making me salivate between puffs, which is just what you want from a luxury premium cigar. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go down after this video. I'm gonna go grab a box out of the humidor, get those booked on and put in my locker, because I want a box of these sat at home for the perfect occasion. Hopefully around Christmas time. I feel like these might be a nice Christmas cigar in the evening, Christmas day, just to sit and enjoy. Gonna keep going with this one, see what the middle third's got for me. I'm expecting big things. It's not gone wrong so far, so let's see what it's got. So creeping my way into the middle third, the flavors have continued, but they've almost turned up ever so slightly in intensity, so you're really getting punches of those flavors as it's coming through. That heat and that kind of red pepper spiciness from the first initial flavors, that's really come to the forefront in this middle third. I'm definitely getting that heat, that wow from that Nicaraguan tobacco. but it's being balanced out very nicely with the sweeter notes, that kind of Coke float note that was just bizarrely in there. I really like that. I don't know why there's more cigars that don't have that in. It's going to be one that I'm going to be sort of looking for coming up, and it may even be a nice pairing for this. You know, a soda float might be the perfect pair. It's not something that I've tried before with cigars, but it's definitely one that I do want to try. I think I'm going to give it a go this weekend. Absolutely beautiful. The band's about to come off on this one, that secondary band, the Orchant Seleccion band. Going to be saving that one. It's going in my journal. I'm going to write about this cigar. I really quite like doing that, saving my band so I can look back and see what I've enjoyed. Beautiful so far. All good, 10 out of 10. I'm going to sit back and see where it goes. So as I've worked my way into the middle third on this one, the flavours have really changed. There's been a complete transition into some new notes. I'm getting black coffee, I'm getting almost clove notes on the finish there as well. The one consistent is that red pepper sort of spicy heat note that's continued all the way through, but those coffee notes have come through, that kind of almost wintry clove note. There's definitely still a little bit of cream, but that has taken a big step back, and those spicier notes have come to the forefront. That real sort of black, fresh black coffee note has really stepped right to the forefront. The draw has just maintained its ease. It's not been hard work at all, and I'm getting every single flavour. Those seagulls are going to probably come and attack me pretty soon, but hopefully I'll ward them off with the cigar today. The room aroma, even though I'm out in the open, it's definitely giving some real nice room notes. It's wafting around, it's lingering in the air. The finish, I'm still getting that almost little bit of those fireballs, so that kind of cinnamon and that anise note. Really enjoyable. Definitely one that you're going to want to try, and at an amazing price, under £20 for a limited edition Toro that you're not going to be able to buy anywhere else, exclusive to CGars and Turmeaus. So I'm going to stop talking for a little while, dodge through a few seagulls and see where this takes me. So a quick update, more transition. That coffee note has stayed at the forefront, but there's been an introduction of a hazelnut syrupy note. It's kind of sticking to my palate between puffs, and it's just giving me this nice sweetness that's cutting through the heat, cutting through the kind of that intenseness of that black coffee. Very light sprinkling of nuttiness on the finish, more of a kind of honey roast nut, so still a little bit of sweetness but wholesome nuttiness coming through there as well. The ash on this is just impeccable as well. That beautiful white Nicaraguan ash holding up well, stacking nicely, kind of seeing every single puff as I work my way through. Really enjoyable. Simple in its design but complex in its flavours, this cigar. Mitchell definitely worked on this construction, worked on the blend of this cigar to really perfect those notes and really work with that Nicaraguan tobacco, that volcanic soil, giving you those complex flavours, that addition of that spiciness that you do also get that just with general Nicaraguan tobacco, but that addition of the volcanic soil turns that up all the way to 11. I haven't been attacked by a seagull so far, warding it off with the cigars so far, so I'm really just sitting back and enjoying, making the most of this nice weather out on the terrace while I can. Let's see where this one goes in the final third. I hope you'll join me. So into the final third on this one, the spiciness has definitely come to the forefront. That coffee note has taken a little bit of a step back. The kind of soda float creaminess and that kind of little bit of refreshingness has definitely stepped back. It's still there in the finish. I'm kind of getting it 4 or 5 sort of seconds, and you know, up to a minute after I've had a puff. So I'm putting the cigar down in the ashtray, and I'm still getting those flavours. I'm really enjoying this cigar. I really want you guys to try it, and I don't want you to miss out because they are very limited, so make sure that you do pick one up while you can, while stocks are still available. Pick up a box if you can. They're going to become a collector's item. They're going to be a cigar that you're definitely going to want to own. Grab one for now, grab one for later, let it age for a little bit as well, but I really want to just talk about this as much as possible, but also sit back and enjoy it. So I'm going to take this one down to the nub. Let's see what we've got all the way through. So coming down to the nub on this one, I've really enjoyed myself with this. That final third, everything just got intensified. The flavours got turned all the way up. That spiciness, that heat, that Nicaraguan mineraliness, just being able to chew the smoke with every single puff. A beautiful cigar, so well blended, so well constructed. Definitely something you're going to want to try. Head over to the website right now to grab yours at cgars.com. That's cgars.com. If you've liked this video, as always, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos, and let me know in the comment section what cigar you'd like to see me review next. Until next time, I'm going to see how much more I can get out of this one, but take care of yourselves.